Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
A growing concern about crime in the Hill City.
I get no more Good Morning Beautiful. I don't get that anymore.
The calls for change that are echoing throughout the streets.
More big events are returning to our community, from the Commonwealth Games to FloydFest.
So this is a very emotional thing. We get to come back and see each other.
The fun you can have that's close to home.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm John Carlin.
I'm Brittany McGraw. Lindsay Ward is off tonight. So far this year, Lynchburg has seen 7 homicides and 4 are still unsolved. New at 6, 10 News reporter Tim Harfman is live in Lynchburg with updates on those cases.
Yeah, and Tim, the uptick in violent crime has one mother taking action, yes?
Yeah, John and Brittany, I was driving around Lynchburg when I noticed a group walking, holding up signs and yelling "Justice for Nova." That's when I learned it was a mother's cry for help.
Justice for Nova!
Latoya Watson is leading weekly walks like this one since her child, 23-year-old Erica Boykin, known to many as Nova Watson, was shot and killed June 14th.
You won't forget this, baby. You see that beautiful face right there? You won't forget that. Because y'all took that from me. I get no more Good Morning Beautifuls. I don't get that anymore.
The incident happened outside the Family Dollar store on Fort Avenue. Lieutenant Adam Sexton says detectives have persons of interest but are not releasing names right now.
We do know that there was a silver Dodge Journey that was seen coming out of the parking lot approximately the time that the victim was shot.
Boykin is one of 4 unsolved homicides this year. Another victim, 28-year-old Samantha Robinson, was shot the night of January 21st. Police say Robinson was simply driving down 12th Street near Kemper Street.
We have our persons of interest and people that we think are related to this, but there's not names that we can put out right now.
3 nights later, January 24th, 66-year-old Frank Smith was shot and killed during a family gathering on the 700 block of Madison Street. Police consider 27-year-old Tyrone Slaughter a person of interest.
He's somebody that we would like to speak to regarding that case, but at this point he's just a person of interest.
The 4th victim, 37-year-old Marlon Williams, was gunned down near the Diamond Hill Rec Center the early morning of March 22nd.
We do have persons of interest in this case, but we're also awaiting forensic evidence to come back from the lab to further our investigation.
Watson says no parent should have to bury their child.
When you talk to your child at 5:14 in the afternoon and get a call back at 5:38, 5:40, and it's your child, oh, it just hits your heart so different.
Police say those hesitant to come forward shouldn't rely on others to do so. Any information could break a case, and we have the full story to those 4 unsolved homicides at WSLS.com. Live in Lynchburg, Tim Harfman, 10 News, working for you.
A Bedford man is behind bars tonight, facing charges in the death of another man. 21-year-old Tyler Booth faces second-degree murder and concealing a body charges. This comes after investigators found Braden Bailey dead on Pinecrest Avenue on Wednesday. Police say Bailey died after being hit in the head. Booth will appear in court on Monday. The city of Roanoke will hold a gun buyback program aimed at reducing violence across the valley. Semi-automatic handguns can be exchanged for $250 in grocery store gift cards. Shotguns, rifles, and revolvers will get $150 worth of gift cards. Gun locks will also be available at no charge.
We get a lot of criticism about, oh, what can we do? There are things you can do, and so we think activities such as this will be big.
This gun buyback program is happening August 21st. We'll break down all of the details on 10 News at 11. You can also find that information at WSLS.com.
Well, it's been 2 weeks now since Catawba Hospital in Roanoke County has been able to admit a new patient. As we've reported, they, along with 4 other mental health institutions across the state, halted admissions. As of Thursday, 6 patients in Virginia were on a waiting list. Private and public hospitals have been helping cover the gaps in care, but with nearly 30 open positions, leaders are doing what they can to get new workers.
We, like I think every other business sector, whether it be restaurants or hospitality services and certainly hospitals across America aren't seeing the same worker come in the door looking for a job.
The hospital plans to have contractors help with some open positions.
Let's switch over to your forecast, where we're seeing sunny skies today, but that may not be true for all of us this weekend. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich is here. And Jeff, which zone stands the best chance of getting wet?
I think everybody has an equal chance to see some hit or miss thunder showers as we head into tomorrow, with Sunday being a little bit drier, Brittany. I want to show you the air quality, and right now we are in the moderate air quality, which means a code yellow. The air is acceptable. However, that being said, unusually sensitive people do want to stay inside when there is a code yellow. There has been no air quality alert issued from the National Weather Service for today. You'll notice, though, the smoke tracker showing that orange color that was around today going to be around tomorrow too. So even though we're going to have a better chance for some rain tomorrow, the air quality will still probably be in that code yellow category, and the chance for rain will actually diminish on Sunday, and that could mean the air quality could turn a little worse as we head into Sunday before the air quality gets better by Monday. This evening, we are looking at evening temperatures falling into the upper 70s by 9. Overall, a very pleasant evening in store for us. And what we're tracking here, tolerable humidity for tonight. By tomorrow, the humidity starts to skyrocket. Much more humid tomorrow. Still hazy at times through Sunday, and there's certainly going to be a summery pattern in the forecast this weekend. We'll let you know when the 90s return coming up in a bit. John.
FloydFest is back after taking a year off because of the pandemic, and it's such a big hit, the multi-day concert is sold out. About 11,000 people from 46 states and 3 countries that we know of are enjoying the 20th anniversary, and that is at 20% reduced capacity. The festival organizer says it'll still rake in about $4 million for the local economy.
Some of the stores around here are selling out because we're over there shopping. Our job is to put heads in beds in this community, to put gas in tanks in this community. We've done it for many, many years, 20 years now.
FloydFest wraps up on Sunday.
The ticket to one of Virginia Tech's biggest games this season just got a little bit hotter.
The move that'll bring more Notre Dame fans and hopefully boost business.
WSLS 10 News, the proud winner of 2 2021 Emmy Awards for Best Daytime Newscast and Best Evening Newscast.
Well, there'll soon be a new flight for the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport, and it's all for the much-anticipated Notre Dame versus Virginia Tech football game. United Airlines announced a direct round trip from South Bend to Roanoke. Airport officials say the flight will make traveling to Lane Stadium easier and give a boost to local businesses.
We're excited to see the investment that United is making and in bringing that additional flying in, so that's fantastic. But really what we look at it is an opportunity to showcase everything in the region. You know, have people come in for the game, but also see everything that we have to do around here.
And we've got the link for how you can book tickets at WSLS.com.
A proposed change to the Greater Lynchburg Transit Company could help reduce wait times. Routes 3A and 3B would travel in opposite directions. What's Main and Church Streets are converted to two-way traffic. Leaders want to adjust departure times by 30 minutes to improve service.
What we have found is they're going to the same section of the city every 30 minutes at the same time. So we're adjusting that schedule to allow them to go to opposite parts of the city.
You can learn more about the proposed impacts and public hearings. We have that on our website, WSLS.com.
What's a game without a tailgate party? Coming up, we'll give you a live look at the action from the 2021 Virginia Commonwealth Games.
And you are looking at a live picture from our Virginia Tech sky cam. Some haze in the sky today. Otherwise, we did see some blue skies and we did see our fair share of hazy sunshine. We'll let you know, though, when you'll need the umbrella and when highs could hit the middle 90s for some of us. Your local weather authority forecast is coming up.
Celebrations underway at Liberty University. It's the return of the Virginia Commonwealth Games.
The tailgate party and opening ceremonies kick off tonight in the LU Indoor Football Practice Facility. That's where we find 10 News reporter Courtney Lockie. And Courtney, there's plenty of action happening right around you.
Yeah, Yeah, guys, the party is just getting started out here. I'll step out of the camera and let you guys take a look. Tons of people out here. We've got games with prizes for kids to play. We've got a band with live music, and all of the food is just getting here so people are able to eat. And while this is all good fun, it's not the part that everybody's looking forward to most.
After a year of sitting on the sidelines,
Last year it was just empty arenas.
coaches and players alike
Winning the championship
are more than ready to get out and compete.
I'm just glad that everybody's able to stay in the gym and be able to look around and just be able to have fun and just enjoy time in the gym.
Roger Wilson is coaching his son's 8th grade travel team. They're just one of several competing in the tournament. Like many, it's their first time at the Commonwealth Games.
A lot of the local tournaments, you only have 3 or 4 teams in a bracket. Where here, we're having like 10. You know, it's at a university instead of just a small gym. So just the experience for the kids.
Jeremy Cash and his team lacing up this weekend, all the way from Harrisonburg.
I just let it gain the opportunities that you can get out of.
Especially now with my kids being teenage levels, they're fighting the temptation to want to go out and hang out or stand on the right path.
Roger says sports have so much good to offer, adding he can't wait for a weekend spent watching athletes do what they love.
Now, there are several other competitions on campus throughout the rest of the weekend. This tailgate event is going to take us right up until the opening ceremony. That starts at 8, and it's right next door at Williams Stadium. And at 8:30, there will be a fireworks show. Everyone is welcome to come out and check it out. Reporting live tonight in Lynchburg, Courtney Lockheed, 10 News, working for you.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Attention sky watchers, you'll be able to see not one, but rather 2 different planets in the solar system tonight. Out in the sky, you'll be able to see Jupiter and you'll be able to see Saturn. You're going to see a pretty big moon, and to the left of that moon, you're going to see Saturn next door, and then a little bit further down into the southern sky, you're going to be able to see Jupiter. So look to the southeast sky. Once the sun goes down, Saturn and Jupiter will both be visible. I want to show you the satellite and radar composite, and you'll notice that things are quiet for us right now. Cannot rule out a stray shower overnight tonight, but for the most part, we're looking dry here until tomorrow afternoon. Into the tropics we go. National Hurricane Center watching a cluster of showers and thunderstorms that has moved offshore into the Atlantic Ocean and gives it about a 40% chance of development here over the next 2 to 5 days. I can tell you that the ocean waters are very warm, so that is the one concern the National Hurricane Center has. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. There's nothing imminent, but nevertheless, we could see certainly some showers and thunderstorms offshore as we head into the weekend, and some of that moisture will be thrown back in our direction on Saturday. That's one of the reasons why we're going to have more humidity around on Saturday, and the other reason we're going to have the chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. So overall, it looks like we're going to have a little bit more in the way of some unsettled weather as we head beyond lunchtime tomorrow. Then as we head into Sunday, especially into Monday, we're going to be watching a cold front. Late Sunday, a stray thunder shower can't be ruled out, but a better chance for rain will come in on Monday as a front gets closer to us and eventually moves overhead. So more scattered showers and thunderstorms for us on Monday, and I think Monday is going to be the most widespread rain event, and Monday is going to be the day where we may have to watch for some stronger thunderstorms as well. 83 right now in the Hill City where the Commonwealth Games are going on, 87 in Roanoke. You're in the upper 70s and lower 80s out across the New River Valley, middle 80s across South Side. High heat at home, no doubt about it. Next week, highs here will be in the 90s. We're talking 90 to 95, and the main reason for that is the jet stream is going to be well up to the north of us, and the heat is likely going to be with us all the way through Friday. Maybe by next weekend, the mercury may start to go down a little bit, but I think you're going to see on the 7-day forecast that there's going to be a whole lot of heat and humidity headed our way here Monday through Friday of next week. So today wasn't too bad. Next week, high humidity and high heat will be back in the picture. Not quite as comfortable tonight with overnight lows between about 60 and 67. For tomorrow, seasonal warmth. Otherwise, we're going to have some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms developing from lunchtime on. Highs in the mountains, low to mid 80s. Outside the mountains, mid to upper 80s. Your extended forecast showing temperatures mid to upper 80s on Saturday. Overall, it looks like it's not going to be a bad day at all to head to FloydFest. On Saturday, you are again looking at the chance for some maybe afternoon thunder showers as we head into, say, the afternoon hours on Monday. Overall, though, it does look as though we're just looking at temperatures reaching their highest as we head into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. I have Monday highlighted to show you that is indeed the day where we're going to have the best chance for rain here over the next 7 days or so. Appy?
All right, Jeff, we'll check back in live from Lynchburg, where a unique athlete will be the torchbearer tonight. And what about Notre Dame after a year in the ACC? Some thoughts from the new ACC commish on the future of that situation next in sports. The opening ceremonies of the Tokyo Games are in the books, along with a couple of preliminary events today. Tonight's primetime coverage beginning at 7:30 right here on WSLS 10. Now, the opening ceremony event was carried out with no fans. Its featured theme was United by Emotion, and First Lady Jill Biden was in attendance. Again, complete coverage beginning tonight at 7:30, which brings us to our very own Commonwealth Games. Athletes from across the state converging on Lynchburg for the annual competition. While 10 Sports' Brooke Leonard has more on tonight's very special torchbearer. Brooke.
Thanks, Happy. Yeah, it's crazy that the Commonwealth Games are about to start here soon. In just a little under an hour, opening ceremonies and fireworks will begin. But yes, today's torchbearer and guest speaker is Antoine Craig, who's a Paralympic track and field athlete. He's blind, but has only been losing his sight for 11 years. And his message to the athletes tonight is exactly what makes him so successful.
My biggest overarching message is that you can do anything that you want to do. All you got to do is dream it. You know, once you realize that you can dream, just dream big and just take a step towards that. And, you know, just let the world know what you want to do, because somebody will help you. The universe will conspire to help you. So just, you know, be confident about what you want and where you want to go, and you'll get there.
The crazy part is that Antoine has only been running track for 5 years. He's been a sprinter for 4 years, and he placed second in the Olympic trials just a month ago, making him an alternate for Tokyo Olympics, which is just insane that he's only been doing it for such a short amount of time. We'll have more on his amazing story on Sunday, and of course, we'll have all of the opening ceremony festivities here at 11. In Lynchburg, I'm Brooke Leonard. Back to you, App.
All right, Brooke, we're looking forward to it tonight at not quite 11. It'd be more like midnight or so. But nonetheless, after a year in the conference and a trip to the ACC title game, along with a bid to the college football playoffs, Notre Dame and all its illustrious college football history returns to independent status in football. The new ACC commissioner has this on the chances that the Irish will return to ACC football anytime soon.
They know the ACC's interest. It's been less than bashful. It's been less than bashful since I've been here. But I also respect where they're at, and I respect where we're at. And our concentration right now is on our 14 schools. And so who knows where the future is going to go. But I love the group of schools that we have.
All right, time to cut it out. And yes, the change will occur in the 2021 season. The Indians will become the Guardians, and this specifically refers to the city's famous Art Deco statues on the Hope Memorial Bridge, known as the Guardians of Traffic. So I'm learning things today.
Go Guardians.
Go Guardians.
Nightly News is next.